Welcome, brave wilderness crew. Today we're exploring why tortoises make the ultimate prehistoric pets. These gentle reptiles have been around since before the dinosaurs vanished. Owning one is like keeping a living fossil in your backyard. Tortoises are calm, quiet, and surprisingly personable, teaching patience and offering a unique connection to nature. With lifespans that can exceed a century, a tortoise isn't just a pet, it's a legacy and a lifelong companion. Ready to meet your ancient new friend? Let's dive in. Choosing the right tortoise species is key, especially if you're new to reptile keeping. Each species has its own unique personality, care requirements, and challenges, so it's important to match your lifestyle and expectations with the tortoise that's right for you. Let's break down 3 popular options for beginners: the sulcata, Russian, and Indian star tortoises. These species are often recommended for their distinct traits and suitability for different types of keepers. The sulcata tortoise is a gentle giant from Africa, growing over 100 pounds and living 70-plus years, perfect if you have lots of outdoor space. They're known for their friendly nature and impressive size, but they need a secure, spacious yard and a dedicated owner who can provide for them for decades. Russian tortoises are much smaller, hardy, and full of personality, making them ideal for smaller homes and first-time keepers. They adapt well to indoor enclosures and are generally easy to care for, thriving with regular interaction and a simple setup. Indian star tortoises are stunning, with star-patterned shells that make them a favorite among collectors. However, they need stable humidity and temperature, best for those ready for a challenge and willing to invest in a controlled environment. Choose a sulcata if you have plenty of space, time, and are ready for a lifelong commitment to a large, active tortoise. Go with a Russian tortoise for manageability, fun, and a pet that fits well in most homes. Pick an Indian star if you're drawn to beauty and are prepared for the extra care and attention they require. Before making your decision, consider your available space, the amount of time you can dedicate, and your experience level with reptiles. Each species has unique needs. Do your research, talk to other keepers, and make sure you're prepared for the responsibility. The right tortoise will fit your lifestyle and become a lifelong companion, bringing joy and fascination for years to come. Remember, this is a long-term commitment. Some tortoises can even outlive their owners. Pick wisely, prepare thoroughly, and your adventure as a tortoise keeper will be rewarding and unforgettable. Once you've picked your species, the next step is making sure you bring home a healthy, thriving tortoise. This decision is incredibly important, as the health of your new pet will affect not only its happiness, but also how easy it is for you to care for it in the long run. Finding a healthy tortoise is crucial for a successful start. A healthy tortoise will adapt better to its new environment and is less likely to develop problems that can be stressful and costly to treat. Always buy from reputable breeders or trusted rescues. Avoid wild-caught tortoises. Not only does this help protect wild populations, but captive-bred tortoises are generally healthier, less stressed, and more accustomed to human care. Ask to see the breeder's setup and observe how the animals are kept. Look for an active, alert tortoise with clear, bright eyes and no discharge from the nose or mouth. The eyes should not be sunken or swollen, and the nostrils should be clean and dry. The shell should be smooth, hard, and free of cracks, soft spots, or signs of injury. Run your fingers gently over the shell to check for any irregularities or flakiness, which can indicate health issues or poor care. A healthy tortoise feels heavy and solid for its size, not light or hollow. When it walks, its body should be lifted off the ground, showing strength and good muscle tone. Weakness or dragging limbs can be a sign of illness. Check the vent area or tail end for cleanliness. It should be free of swelling, redness, or stuck-on waste, which could indicate digestive or health problems. Ask the breeder detailed questions about the tortoise's diet, habitat, and age. A responsible breeder will be happy to share care tips, feeding routines, and the animal's history. Watch the tortoise move around its enclosure. Healthy tortoises are curious and active, exploring their surroundings. Avoid individuals that seem lethargic, weak, or uninterested in their environment. Don't rush the process. Take your time to observe the tortoise and ask as many questions as you need. A good breeder will encourage you to make an informed decision. Starting with a healthy tortoise sets you up for years of rewarding companionship and helps ensure your pet will thrive in your care. Choose wisely, and you'll give your tortoise the best possible start to a long, happy life. Now let's build your tortoise's perfect home. For most beginners, a large, open-top tortoise table is best. Avoid glass aquariums, which can stress your pet. Minimum size 4x 2 feet for a Russian tortoise, but bigger is better. Use a deep mix of organic topsoil and coconut coir for digging. Skip sand and reptile carpet. Create a temperature gradient basking spot at 95-100 degrees Fahrenheit, cool end at 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Use digital thermometers to monitor temps. Provide a tube-style T5 UVB light for 10-12 hours daily. No glass between bulb and tortoise. UVB is essential for strong bones and shell health. Turn off heat at night if the room stays above 65 degrees Fahrenheit. A well-designed habitat keeps your tortoise healthy and happy. Tortoises are strict herbivores, meaning their diet should be entirely plant-based, with no animal products at all. In the wild, they graze on a wide range of fibrous plants, so it's important to mimic this variety at home. Offer them a diverse mix of leafy greens and safe weeds, such as dandelion, clover, hibiscus, and even plantain leaves. Rotate these options regularly to keep meals interesting and nutritionally balanced. Store-bought greens like spring mix, endive, and collard greens are excellent staples, especially when wild plants aren't available. Always wash greens thoroughly to remove pesticides or chemicals. Avoid high oxalate foods like spinach, beet greens, and Swiss chard, as these can interfere with calcium absorption and lead to health issues over time. Never feed animal protein, dairy, or too much fruit. Fruits should be an occasional treat, if at all, since too much sugar can upset their digestive system. To support strong bones and shell growth, dust their food with plain calcium powder, without vitamin D3, 3 to 5 times a week, especially for young or growing tortoises. Place a cuttlebone in the enclosure for extra calcium and to help keep their beak naturally trimmed. A reptile multivitamin with D3 can be offered once or twice a week, but don't overdo it. Too much can be harmful. Fresh, clean water is essential every day. Tortoises need access to water for both drinking and soaking, as dehydration can cause serious health problems. Use a shallow, sturdy dish that's easy for your tortoise to climb in and out of. The water should be deep enough for soaking, but not so deep that your tortoise could tip over and struggle. Change the water daily, or more often if it gets dirty. Tortoises often soak and relieve themselves in their water, so cleanliness is key to preventing illness. In addition to daily access, a gentle soak in lukewarm water once a week helps with hydration and encourages healthy digestion and waste elimination. Remember, a balanced diet and proper hydration are the foundation of a healthy, active tortoise. These habits support strong growth, a smooth shell, and a long, happy life. Feed smart, hydrate well, and your tortoise will truly thrive for years to come. Tortoises aren't cuddly, but gentle handling is important for health checks. Support their body with both hands, never grab by the shell's edges. Keep handling minimal to avoid stress, only pick up for checks or moving. Weekly, inspect eyes, nose, mouth, and shell for signs of illness. Weigh your tortoise regularly and track changes. Watch for appetite loss, lethargy, or unusual droppings. These are red flags. If you spot problems, contact a reptile vet immediately. Building trust takes time. Let your tortoise see you and move at its pace. Respect their boundaries for a happy, healthy pet. Proactive care keeps your tortoise thriving. Consistent routines make tortoise care easy. Every morning, turn on heat and UVB lights, offer fresh food, and sprinkle calcium. Clean and refill the water dish daily. Tortoises love to soak and often use it as a toilet. Spot clean the enclosure each day. Remove old food and waste. Turn off lights at night for a natural day-night cycle. Weekly, give your tortoise a soak and deep clean the enclosure. Stir or replace substrate and weigh your tortoise. Record weight and health notes in a logbook. These habits quickly become second nature and keep your tortoise healthy. Consistency is the secret to great tortoise care. Owning a tortoise is a lifelong adventure. These ancient creatures become true family. The bond you build is based on patience, respect, and daily care. Watching your tortoise grow and thrive is deeply rewarding. Remember, you are their entire world. Your care shapes their life. Keep learning, connect with other keepers, and adapt as you go. Every tortoise is unique. Enjoy discovering their quirks and preferences. The slow, steady presence of a tortoise brings peace and wonder to your life. Embrace the responsibility and enjoy the journey. Your adventure with your prehistoric pal is just beginning. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing tortoise care tips and fun adventures.